My life before accepting Christ was chaotic at best, lacked patience, lacked forgiveness, had a lot of anger, I would say. Could easily get frustrated. Wasn't nearly the role model or leader for my kids or my family that I needed to be.
I too was very, I wouldn't use the word angry, but I definitely had frustrations, hot-tempered, very quick to respond to things, and I just didn't have the patience that was needed in our household.
Kind of had a desire and maybe a calling to find a church, but we just never took the initiative, never stepped outside of our comfort zone to go take that initiative. And
we were lazy. Sleeping in on Sundays sounded a little bit more fun than waking our children up, getting dressed, and getting out of the house. I had received a couple messages from Kyle, love to see you on Sunday, invites, and just kind of kept ignoring them. It came to the point where in our relationship we needed something more, some support. Kyle gave me one more invite, and that was kind of what it took to get us here. My favorite thing about Adventure Church would be the message. I find it easily relatable. I can put what I've learned into practice, into my everyday life, with my husband, with my children, with how, what I find value.
100% agree. I'd say that the coffee and the Kid Venture volunteers are a close second, though. Adventure Church has impacted our life from the standpoint of accepting Christ, helping us with our communication, patience, kindness, just loving on each other amongst our family, but also outside our family.
And it's great to see our kids get to know God and talk about God and talk about, what He's doing in their lives and things, different prayers that they say, whether it be at dinner or before bed. It's just comforting.
So one of the things that we've, it's just a worry on our mind is our son, who's 6 years old and has ADHD, diagnosed with ADHD, and his parents, in first grade, were so worried about where he's at in his learning. And one of the things that we've, again, kind of a teaching we've taken away from Pastor Kyle is praying every morning that he listens to his teachers, that he learns something new, that he loves on, his teachers, his classmates, and that he's a light for, others, whoever he might come in contact with. And, just believing wholeheartedly that prayer and speaking that word over him and with him, and having faith. And, we're a couple weeks into the school year, and we've got kind of designed breaks for the teachers to pull him out and give him a chance to, get some of his energy out, his wiggles and all that. And came home a couple weeks into the school year, and, Melissa had sent me an email, the teacher saying, Jake is doing so great right now with regards to school. Like, he's learning, he's keeping pace. And right now we don't feel like we need to pull him out of class because that's more of a distraction than keeping him with his classmates and letting him learn. So it's just, again, he's in an environment where he's now, it seems like he's starting to thrive a little bit. And I think that's, again, for me, that's just really where our faith shows up.
I would say the most important relationship is that Adventure Church has brought God into our family. Prior to finding Adventure Church, there was no prayer, there was no discussion of faith, other than premarital counseling. We never even discussed our faith with one another. So since finding Adventure Church, the fact that we do, feel God is with us, and our children now know God, that's been life-changing.
Absolutely.